What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, to another horror game. There is a man in the attic. I don't know much about the game, but I can only presume that there's a man in the attic. Who this man is, I don't know. Why he's in the attic? Good question, let's find out. When I was a kid, I often had the same nightmare. It was about this man just standing in my room looking at me. I was convinced that he came from the attic. I shared a bedroom with my brother at that time, and when I had this dream, I often spoke out loud during my sleep. According to my brother, I said things like, "Somebody's here, there is a man here, he is here." It freaked my brother out in the middle of the night a couple of times. I'm an adult now, and that horrible nightmare is just a distant memory now. You say that, but like, people do suffer from sleep paralysis where sometimes there is something at the bottom of your bed or even crawling up your body to get to you, and you can't move, you can't do anything about it, and it's freaking terrifying. And I say it's freaking terrifying. I have sleep paralysis. I don't see anyone, but I have where I wake up and it feels like I'm being smothered and I'm just laying there and I can't breathe, like my chest is caving in, and I'm trying to scream for help and I can't. It's awful. It's absolutely terrifying. Anyway, enough about my life. Let's go and find phone. Not my phone or house phone, just phone. As if it's a name. I don't need to use the bathroom right now. That's good to know. I'm guessing my phone's going to be downstairs. I'm not going to just randomly left it in the attic. I don't know. Well, I thought that was someone in the corner then, but it's like, it looks like a bird's shadow, or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I should keep my opinions to myself a couple of times. Anyway, here's my phone. Hey, brother, I just wanted to let you know that we arrived at home safely. Thank you for the invitation. We had a great time, and it's nice to catch up. I also feel like I have to apologise for Lily's behaviour. But you know how kids are, and their imagination. She's probably very tired as well. See you later, take care. Okay. I hate how it's getting late, but I should clean up first. I hate how it kind of reverts back to the mouse once you've clicked on something. I don't like that, but that's just my opinion. It's not really affecting gameplay as such. Guide to talking about who wants to talk about the weather? I say that, my mum's like, I'm gonna check the weather today. The weather's like this, the weather's like that, weather. Anyway. Clean table. Today, my brother came to visit and he brought his family along, his wife and the 7-year-old daughter. Her name is Lily and technically she is my niece. It's been a while since I last saw them, so we spent about half an hour catching up with each other, just talking. After a while, I noticed that Lily was really uninterested. I don't blame her. After all, adults talking about everyday stuff is probably the most boring thing for a child. I'm a pretty good uncle, so I offered to let her watch TV in the upstairs room, showed her all the cartoon channels and left her there to watch some TV, away from the boring adults. She was grateful. So hang on, if there was 4 of you, your brother, your brother's wife, and Lily, who didn't get fed? Because I've only got 3 plates here. I'm calling child abuse. Do dishes. The night went on. It seemed like everyone had a good time. Dinner was ready, so I was about to go upstairs to get Lily to eat with us, and that's when all of a sudden Lily ran downstairs screaming. She looked absolutely terrified. It took her a couple of minutes before she could speak, but then she finally said this: "There was a man upstairs staring at me from the doorway." No word of a lie right now, I've got chills. Confused, perhaps a bit frightened, we all went upstairs, searched everything, checked the attic as well. Find nothing. Eventually my brother dismissed Lily's story, claimed she was probably just getting tired, and soon after they left for the night, I am once again completely alone in the house, and Lily's story sounds way too familiar. I know this is a little bit different, but because this child, I'm guessing, won't have a baby monitor, but sometimes you can get the ones that connect to Wi-Fi and people hack into the baby monitors, and you've got kids saying that there's a man on the screen, and that throws the parents until they realise people have actually hacked into these monitors. So I know this is a bit different, but sometimes things kids come out with isn't too far from the truth. I know sometimes it can be exaggerated or they're very blunt, but sometimes things like that do happen. It's really creepy. Time to get some sleep. You're really going to, after you've just thought that, you're going to go upstairs, go to sleep. Okie dokie. If I just had those rather weird and imposing thoughts, I don't think I'd want to go to sleep. I think I'd want to go and just kind of take my mind off of it a little bit. According to Lily's story, this is where the man was standing, looking straight at her from this doorway before returning to the attic, just like in my dreams. Oh, I've literally got the chills right now from those words. No one's there. Okay. My mouse is a little bit jittery as well, but these noises, they're coming from the attic. And that is where you leave, ladies and gentlemen. You do not search the frickin' attic. You go straight out that door, you get in your car, and you ring the police. You don't go and investigate unless you've got a weapon to help you and stab them with. But don't take my word as something you need to do if someone invades your house. Don't do that. Just go straight outside. That's my advice for the day for you. Outside, away from the noise. I don't remember leaving this door open. That noise is really imposing. Oh, there's a sheet. There's this kind of trickery. A sheet. What are they kind of building up here? That painting. No wonder you've got a haunted house, mate. This is stupid. There's nothing up here. Or have they now snuck downstairs? Have they snuck downstairs? My mouse is all over the place in this game. I don't know why. I find it's a little bit... And I've just changed the battery, so it is not the battery's fault for once. That noise. It really separates the sort of the fear you've got of the attic to reality as such. That's quite a nice little ad they've made. Sometimes a strange noise at night keeps you awake, then you anxiously search for the cause, but you won't find anything, and you question it once more. Yeah, it's all very psychological, and I think that's what this game's getting at, which I really like. Or is it psychological? Have I just spoken far too soon? Is the man in the attic real? Oh, that is shuddersome. Just that sentence is shuddersome. I think it's just going to be a game that leaves you wondering yourself. Very psychological, as I said, which I think is great. I love games that make you think and wonder and question. Or is there going to be a jump scare? Do you see that? Again, adds to the psychological state of, is this real or not? Fear is subjective, but it's not uncommon to be afraid of the man in the attic or the man in the basement, perhaps the man under your bed. Very thought-provoking. Thank you for playing my specific fear, the man in the attic. So I'm guessing this person had this as their childhood fear, which is very interesting. I find games like that kind of add more to the atmosphere. Okay guys, so that was There Is a Man in My Attic. It was a really, really great atmospheric horror, and the way it planted the little seeds in your head kind of allowed you to build the fear yourself. As I said before, it was very, very thought-provoking, which I absolutely loved. My only gripe is when the mouse cursor appeared whenever I clicked continue, but other than that, I really enjoyed the game. So that is it for today guys, but if you enjoyed the video, then please hit the like button. It really goes a long way and it is greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to see more, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.